Amazon PPC optimization in 2026. So how to optimize Amazon PPC in 2026, the new strategy that is different from 2025, 2024. So if you are Amazon PPC feels harder, it's normal. Everyone is living in the same situation, the Amazon PPC area. With the Amazon businesses, is more expensive, it's less predictable than before. There is more changes, more stuff to manage. It's confusing, right? I understand it. So if you want to optimize Amazon ads for 2026, watch this video till the end. I will give you 9 insights, high-level advanced insights, so that you can be successful as fast as possible in 30 days after watching this video if you implement the teaching of these videos. And to be successful, I mean that you can make more profit if you implement these changes correctly. So this video will change how you think about optimization in general, especially for 2026. But in general, there are some concepts that we teach to all the clients all the time, every time we work with everyone. So in this video, you will see how serious Amazon sellers build PPC systems right now and need to do it in 2026 to stay profitable at scale, effectively, at low cost. How to make better decisions instead of reacting inside the account every day, because I see amazing videos on YouTube about how to optimize Amazon ads. But if you're a small seller, you cannot do everything. And if you're a big seller, you need to do more stuff in a different way. You need to be very scalable. Amazon is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things in the efficient way at the right cost so that you can make more profit. Otherwise, all the Amazon sellers don't make profit. Like all the Amazon sellers tell me that to make 2-3% profitability in their Amazon stores. This is why. So how to control spend, performance, and growth without constant micromanagement, and why some accounts get more stable over time while others slowly break. I will share also a structure, a concept most sellers never implement, even though this different. There is difference between growth and long-term management. These suggestions that you will see in this video are useful for everyone. So stay till the end because the framework connects everything together, and also because I have an amazing background right now. Look at it, I love it. So we managed over 600 campaigns. We have 9 years of experience. We are on Amazon since 2017. We've seen all the changes in Amazon PPC. We've seen the implementation of video ads, ASIN ads, product targeting ads. At first, everyone was doing automatic. Now we avoid sometimes automatics. So we've seen all the changes. This framework is behind the optimization that we do with our clients, with the agency client. So it's very insightful strategies, useful that needs to be implemented. It's not theory; it's practical use. There is practical use for this kind of ads suggestions. So we don't optimize by isolated elements, first of all. So there is another video that we published about Amazon SEO and listing optimization. Watch it if you want to understand what I talk about. So Amazon PPC is driving traffic to a listing, but the listing need to be optimized. So yes, Amazon PPC is an important step, but also watch that video if you want to understand more about to optimize it for a 2026 SEO and listing optimization. That's very, very important. So there is 9 points that I will tell you about in this video. So the first point is intent control. What I mean about intent control, keywords need to have high intent. So the more expensive ads get, the more you need to be very specific on high intent keywords. Otherwise, you waste money on keywords that don't convert. Why they don't convert? Because there is no intent. Also, is keywords that you want to rank for. So the goal of Amazon PPC is never to sell everything by PPC, is to be organic. So you need to rank organically. To do that, you need Amazon PPC to stimulate trafficking and stimulate the algorithm, because the algorithm ranks you by sales volume, revenue per click, conversion rate, click-through rate, lifetime value. So all these metrics contribute to the ranking. So you want to push on keywords, also to lose money with advertisement on the keywords that rank you, right? So this is the first point, intent control. Select very carefully the keywords. I suggest always that Amazon amazing Amazon PPC is about amazing keyword selection and amazing keyword understanding and product development. So there is a concept that we teach in our coaching session is about matching, like Amazon is keyword and product fit, right? That's what you need to have. Keyword product fit, where you can have the perfect product for the right keywords or the perfect keywords for the right product, right? That's what you need to do. Advertisement is pushing together these two things, but you need to have these two elements together. Otherwise, there is no matching and the ads are not, there is something missing. There is no connection between the two. So keywords is very important. SEO-based logic is the second point I want to talk about. Be very clear about the SEO of your products, of your account. So what are the exact keywords you want to rank for? What are the right keywords where you want to be positioned and that you convert amazingly? This is the starting point. And then after that, after the super relevant keywords categorization, I talk about in other videos on this channel, in our playlist, we talk about this kind of optimization. I suggest you to watch those videos if you want to understand more, and watch the previous video about SEO optimization, listing optimization. After you understand this, you have a big list super relevant keywords, you advertise them in the different matching type, like exact phrase, also broad, and then you optimize by product targeting. So find the most relevant competitors that you have on those keywords and bid on them too. Another suggestion, SEO-based advertisement to avoid the testing budget, because automatic campaigns especially burn a lot of money in the testing phase, because the algorithm needs to understand what kind of keywords convert the best. The algorithm is not smart enough to intellectually understand the right keywords before having data that convert, right? So that's an important step. Maybe this will change in 2027, 2028, right? It's already very hard for a human to categorize super relevant keywords just by reading the keywords, right? Imagine an algorithm or an AI, right? So that's the most important point. Like, you can cut the testing cost by 80%, 90% by selecting the right keywords and negate the right keywords. That's another point. SEO-based logic, a lot of people think is only about the targeting in exact phrase targets. A lot of the lower spend that we get with our clients is about selecting the negative keywords. So selecting the negative keywords, exact and phrase, is one of our trick. Another point, another of our trick, if you want to know more about all our trick and get the free plan, you can go on our YouTube channel and you get the free analysis. We will do the free analysis, you and me, or one of my specialists. Is about selecting the negative keywords on the keyword targeting campaigns and also on the product targeting campaigns. Because a lot of people don't know, but when you target products, you are actually targeting the keywords too that those products rank for. And that is very important. This is very dramatically changing the cost. It's a work that you do in the Amazon PPC optimization. So this is work is about optimization. But if you optimize at the launching point, you are already optimizing before launching the campaigns, you will reduce so much the waste, the cost. So that's the difference of our agency. Automatic campaigns is very cheap to create for clients. A lot of agencies do that. We invest more in the starting setup stage to avoid this cost. So we invest more work so that you don't waste 80% more. So that you can cut by 80% the cost of the testing with automatic campaigns or other campaigns that target random terms. Right? So this is the first point. Budget allocation. So the standard budget allocation is about sponsor product, sponsor brand, sponsor display allocation. External traffic allocation is something that I don't want to talk about in this video, but it's something that we can discuss. But the point is, usually sponsor product take most of the the spend. And there is sponsor brand that take from 15 to 20, 25 the spend. This is the first point. Sponsor brand, usually the main campaigns is a sponsor brand collection, sponsor brand videos. The video needs to be very well optimized. So if you optimize very well for the video, you will convert much better and you can allocate more budget there. Otherwise not. Sponsor display, there is a different way to do sponsor display, but the budget allocation is lower. So most of this budget allocation is in the sponsor product. So I want to think about this concept that is connecting to the first point, that is ROI management, ROI management. So sponsor product management as an advertiser is more simple to manage. You don't have the video to create. You don't have the product collection. The tracking is much simpler because there is a problem with data collection from sponsor brand and sponsor display to softwares, right? So you need to do data. You need to collect more data and sometimes do it manually to aggregate the data to make analysis and optimization. That's the problem with sponsor brand. So sponsor brand and sponsor display is working. The same effort brings less results because you allocate less budget. The video creation is costly if you do it very well. We can do it for you if you work with us, but it's complex, right? It's a bigger layer of complexity. So if you need to optimize, and you don't have experience, you don't have the 9 years of experience that we have, you don't know exactly what's the problem. You need to test all the parts of this funnel. It's more hard to optimize because you don't know where's the problem. And Amazon PPC burns money very fast. So that's the issue. And then the tracking and the management. So first point is about ROI management. When everyone talks about ROI, everyone thinks about product ROI. So you pay $4 for a product, you get back $40, and there is a specific ROI, right? The ROI is like, it depends of the fees and everything. So ROI is important for cash flow so you can grow fast, right? But there is also ROI in the management. ROI in the management is much more important if you have a big catalog with a lot of products and it's very messy. So if you have a complex strategy on a small store with 100 products that sell 100 euros per month, $100 per month, the ROI in the management is horribly wrong, is horrible. You don't realize this number because you are not you don't have a CFO, or you don't have CFO point of view in your company. So you don't realize that you're working for free to optimize something that is not bringing results. So that's another topic I want to talk about. So Amazon is getting harder, profitability is decreasing. Think about ROI management. So if you have an Amazon store, it's different than if you have, if you have a small Amazon store, it's different than a big Amazon store. Because a big Amazon store has the budget to optimize sponsor brand, sponsor display, optimize, try everything, right? If you're a small seller, you have limited time, maybe you have a secondary job. What are the solutions? You hire an agency to do the work for you, like we can do the work for you. You have the system and processes to do all the stuff with ROI, very high ROI, because we developed these systems for 9 years. So we tried all this way. We use AI, we use automation, we program stuff for you to do things extremely cheap at scale in all over Europe, USA, whatever country you want. So you have ROI with experience. But if you have not the experience, you need to understand Amazon PPC. You need to understand sponsor product. You need to understand sponsor brand. You need to understand sponsor display. Also, like the budget allocation, you have limited budget. You need to allocate maybe $100 per month on sponsor display. That's a waste of budget, right? You need to allocate that budget. You need to spend so much time for what? To get back like minimum results. So this is about ROI management. In 2026, I think is more important. Like you don't have too much budget to waste anymore on meaningless stuff. You are a business owner. There is strategy, focus, and priorities that you need to think about. If you don't know how to do it, get the free analysis. We write the plan for you so that you can focus on the important stuff so you can double the revenue of your store without wasting time. Because I see so many stores staying in the same revenue for years. Why is that? Why? You don't want to grow the store? So why you're not growing? Because you're wasting time on meaningless activities, right? The goal is not to know everything and implement everything in Amazon. The goal is to make money, right? Digitalization, that's another, the 5 point. Digitalization is very important. Why? Because ROI management. Digitalization is very, very ROI. What we do with our agencies with programming is something that is about digitalization, because we digitalize processes and we create automations and we program spreadsheets for you. We do this for you. If you are a business owner, you don't work with us, you don't want to have a coach, or you want to have an agency, you want to do a special, you don't want someone working with you, you don't do digitalization, this will take with you for you 10 times the work. So you need to select the right tools, manage them correctly. There are some amazing tools that we suggest to our clients that make management so easily, so fast, so efficient, right? If you don't know how to do it, book the free analysis. We tell you exactly what is the plan for you about digitalization too. About negation. So negation, already told you about negative keywords. I want to talk about more about that. 6 point. Negation is something that cuts costs on us very quick. We have lists. Some people think like, okay, I negate 10 terms, 10 search terms, 20 search terms. No, you negate thousands of search terms, right? Thousand, especially there is a difference between exact and phrase targeting. Like there are some terms that will never convert. You never convert. Even if you bribe the client with the best offer, client will not buy from some search terms. So why are you spending money there? To negate, there is digitalization processes also. We have some softwares that show us exactly the search term to negate them in bulk, negate them on every campaign. Also, aggregation of the data in the negation. That's another important topic. When you have a lot of campaigns, like you should, there is a lot of search terms that don't convert on a lot of campaigns, right? You need to aggregate data. Aggregation of the data make optimization easier. You have more data to optimize, and the optimization window decreases. So you can optimize in week instead of months, instead of years. I'm talking about this topic especially to European sellers. If you don't optimize aggregating data in different languages, different meaning, different routes, different campaigns, you will take years to negate the right keywords. If you aggregate the data in different languages, etc., you will take like weeks, 2 weeks, right? It's a complex topic, it's an advanced topic. If you want, we have the free analysis and we do this work for you, no problem. Multi-language optimization. So multi-language is about, especially if you work in multiple marketplaces, as you should, expanding to Europe. So if you are an Amazon seller in Europe, okay, you have multiple languages. If you are Amazon USA seller, you are expanding to Europe, you want to do it in the right way. Otherwise, Europe is bloodbath, so you don't make money. Multi-language is very important. You need to optimize all the listing for languages. Keep in mind that European countries are very messed up with languages. There are some countries with 2 languages, like for example, Belgium, I think, like Switzerland has 3 languages, Italy has two or three. There is Spain. I'm not sure how many languages they have in Spain. It's a mess. And then there is also UK, for example. So there is a problem with the languages, right? And you need to implement the languages correctly in the listing, all over the listing, in the images, on all the Amazon customer journey. There is another video that we have about the Amazon customer journey. You can watch it in our marketing playlist if you want to learn all the processes, right? And also about advertisement. So multi-language advertisement is very important. How to do it? If you do it manually, it takes so much time, especially for small European marketplaces for the product to sell less. It's a waste of time. Like you need to optimize a product that's selling 1,000 per month. It's not worth the effort. So in this case, you need to do multi-language work with AI and specialization processes and programming. So that's something that you should do. This is the difference where you as a store owner, you cannot do stuff that us are doing as an agency about this topic because you have very complex processes to do that scale fast, quickly, cheaply. And that's something that you cannot beat. So if you do it by yourself, you can do it if you have time to waste. But it's a problem about ROI management, the point for that I told you, because it's not effective from the ROI management. You should do activities worth $100 per hour, not worth $5 per hour. So if you want to invest about that, I don't want you to buy service from us from this video. I wanted to give you free value, but to be honest with you, multi-language translation, optimization, advertisement is something that is not worth for you to do by yourself. You can contact us about that. Omnipresence advertisement. So the ad cost is so expensive, it's getting more expensive. We also seen a trend about Chinese sellers um, optimizing the advertisement. So pushing the advertisement more, doing things right, doing more video ads. It's getting tougher. So you need to be omnipresence. So yes, ROI management is important. So sponsor display, sponsor brand, sometimes it's not worth to do it. But also keep in mind that it's about omnipresence advertisement. Amazon PPC optimization is also about to be everywhere so you can get the discounts clicks that your competitors are not getting. Discount clicks with best ACOS, best return revenue per click. Right. Then there is a fast evolution structure. So costing are rising, Amazon implementing new strategies. And there is also evolution in the Amazon marketplace, a lot of innovation. So this is more about how can you manage. So I suggest you to be continuously updated about new updates in delegating the evolution, understanding, and implementation. You cannot know everything about all the updates because it takes too much time. The best way to delegate this process is to subscribe to any updates newsletter about the web or any channel that is giving you updates. Getting a coach that has work to update you about updates, or get an agency because the agency has the budget and the time to be continuously updated because they need to give the best service all the time because they get paid from you, so they want you to be successful, so they stay updated for that reason. The point is, don't stay always as same. There's a lot of changes, and that's also the reason why I'm creating this video about 25, 26 differences for Amazon PPC. The final point about ROI management is about day parting, for example. Day parting is a complex topic, but that's the main problem with day parting in Europe. ROI management. If you want to discuss also about this topic, we can discuss about that. We also have a programmed system to calculate exactly the day parting because there is different times in the day, different revenue per click. So during the night, for example, you get clicks that don't convert because people are like sleepless and they don't know what to do and they want to go around Amazon and see, shop with their dreams. If, for example, at 2 p.m. on some product, it depends of the product, at 2 p.m. or maybe 7 p.m., sometimes there is the increase, but it really depends of the product, the category. So, for example, if it's a product about coughing, there is a spike in the night because coughing has a spike in the night. So you can allocate more budget by intellectual budgeting or like day parting. Or for example, if it's a product to stay cold during summer, during the night, some people cannot sleep if there is no uh, enough coldness. or fresh air. So these are some topics. So if you want to get the free analysis in the YouTube channel, there is in the topic there is opportunity for you to book a free analysis. It's free with me or one of my experts, so you can get the free plan. We'll give you the free plan, and it's free. Then of course we can tell you all the prices to work afterward. But we do custom-made solutions. So we do the free analysis. We don't sell you nothing, and then after that, if there is an opportunity, we tell you exactly how we can work for that together, if we are able to double the revenue or not. I repeat, we have an experience in 2017, a lot of experience. We tried everything. We managed right now 600 campaigns, but we constantly adding campaigns that we manage. If you want to know more, there is a playlist about the full marketing strategy that we have on our channel. There is an advanced course on our channel. You can watch it. Book a call, I think, is if you're a business owner with Amazon store owners, some Amazon store that want to grow as fast as possible, the best thing is to get help. So a lot of Amazon sellers, I think the biggest mistake is to not get outside help. With coaches or agencies, is you don't need to work with me, but really you should work with someone to grow as fast as possible. Take some of the profit, like as business big companies do, like take 5% of the profitability that you have and reinvest in some R&D, research and development. Research and development budgeting is that big companies allocate to R&D maybe 5%, 10%, 2%, right? You are a business owner, you should do the same. What is the best R&D for your company? Is about the coaching and agencies, like understand the innovations in the marketplace, right? That's all. So see you in the next video. Subscribe, like, and comment if you have any questions on topic that you're interested on. See you there.